Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I want to say thank you very much for all those people who have lately subscribed to my channel, as well as to all the people that have stayed with me through from the start. So I really appreciate for everybody being here and watching my channel. It's really wonderful. So today I'm going to be doing what's on my desk. Well, what's on my desk is a bit of a mess because well, I don't call it a mess. It's an ordered mess because I know where everything is. I'm just going to make some tags for this journal that I'm making using an old collection from Craft called Curiosity, and there's my signatures, and I'm just going to make some ephemera for that. This is a tag I got from Karen, and I've backed it with some green folder, and this is from the collection as well, and I've just backed that as well, and I've got an envelope to decorate as well. So I'm just going to use just do the envelope first. I'm going to be using this strip of paper that I got from the Curiosity collection. It's just such a pretty collection. I think so. I don't know whether I should glue or... Lately I've not been trusting my glue. Not trusting my glue, so I'll have to think about what I'm going to do in the future. But I quite like the 450, but I'm finding that with 4 heavy things sometimes they can come undone, so I'm just doing some investigating about what else I could use. I'm not very good with using glitter glue. I have tried it once and I just found it hard to get the special cap on it and to keep it not clogged up and stuff. So pen broke and all sorts of things, so I wasn't very happy with the whole process. I think I ended up throwing the whole away because I thought I could pay another $11 for another cap. It's an expensive glue as well. Oh, didn't do that very well. Big gap up there. Bit of a gap there. I'm going to have to use some washi tape so we can use that bit on that side maybe. Over there, so it's opposite. Which side is it going to be going on in my journal? Let's have a think. Don't think it really matters really. So just put that there. So let's have a look. Let me think. It's 3 and a bit weeks since I've had my total knee replacement, and just having a bit of trouble with the pain at night. I don't really know, the doctors don't like giving you like Panadine Forte too much, and they just use Panadol, but Panadol's not enough. I think I woke up at let me think, up as 2, then I couldn't go back to sleep. Even though I took the Panadine Forte and the Panadol, I just was awake then. Awake, pain. Okay, so we're going to use, let's look what else I can now use. I've got another bit of paper here from the collection. I'm just going to cut that straight down there like that. And I'm going to stick that on there. Hopefully my glue will come out. So we've had a bit of a interesting few days. My husband woke up feeling dizzy and he just brushed it off thinking it was going to pass, and he did his exercises that he normally does, and then he felt a bit dizzy again, so he got up because he thought he was going to be sick, and he's fainted and hit his head on the tiles. So I was up the other end of the house, finishing getting dressed, and I could hear this clunk, and so that was, I found him, and then because I didn't know where he was, so because I thought he was in the shed doing doing the little weights that he has, and because the shed is garage is, so I shouldn't call it a shed. The garage is joined onto the house, so it's not as if you have to go outside for it. And anyway, I found him, and I wanted to sit him back up again, and he said, no, I need to lie down again. So he lay down, and I thought he'd passed out, and when he came to, he just didn't seem himself, and so I rang the ambulance, and because they were here within 5 minutes, and which is pretty good, and they took him to the hospital, and because it was pretty early in the morning, there was no one around, so he was in the cubicles pretty much straight away, which was good, in emergency. And my youngest daughter, I'd already told our daughters that their dad was, I'd rung the ambulance for their dad, and my youngest daughter was not far away on her way to work, and so she came back to collect me, to take me to the hospital, because I can't drive with my knee. And so we were there for a while, and it was a bit scary really, because he was just terrible colour, and I just didn't like him being this terrible colour. Josh, what's up? Put some there, do you reckon? What do you reckon? What have I got? I've got all these strips as well to use up, so maybe we could use a strip on the side. Anyway, after a few hours, they gave him heaps of tests, this, that and the other, brain scans, and so they ruled out a stroke, and ruled out other things, because they said all his symptoms didn't really add up to one particular thing, so they're going to suggest that he goes see a specialist to see what's going on. And but like I said, like it was a bit, it's not good that he fainted, but if it had been 2 weeks ago when I just come out of hospital, it would have been terrible, because when he was lying on the tiles, I thought he'd passed out. I thought, oh, I needed to get him on his side, because that's a basic first aid that I knew from being a teacher. We were always taught basic first aid, and I just wanted to turn him on his side, because I reckon you're supposed to turn people on their side just in case they have a fit and swallow their tongues or something like that. I think that's the reason why they do it. And so that was, I'm trying to do that with because I can't bend, you can't kneel with an artificial knee, but it was interesting. It would have been a lot worse trying to get him off, trying to get him sorted. If I'd, a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, came back, they gave him a clean bill of health, and so consequently the tours haven't been doing a lot the last couple of days, and I'm trying to do some more things around the house, because to share the load a little bit, because Tony's been doing everything, considering I can't really do a lot, because my knee is just, my leg, it's not just my knee, it's the whole leg just hurts all the time. Anyway, don't dwell on it. So it'll get sorted. I know it'll get sorted. And I know it'll improve. It's not very pleasant when it's improving. And the upshot of that was that, I hope I haven't told you this, so I probably told you all this already, and I apologise if I have, sorry. And my youngest daughter got 2 sons, and she told them, and they said, oh, so they were asked if they wanted to phone Papa and talk to him, and they said yes. So they did that, which was really nice. And not that they're very talkative on the phone. Their dad said, get them on the phone, they never say very much. And I said, no, perhaps we need to do a bit more often, because like, they're just quite chatty when you're not, otherwise. I asked after Tony and talked to him for a while, and then, because my youngest daughter already rang and talked to her father earlier, and then my youngest son-in-law talked to him as well, which was nice. And then yesterday, my eldest daughter and her husband and granddaughter came round with a bag of goodies, which was really kind of them, to just, and to see how we both were, and that was really nice, I thought. Very nice of them all to do that. I don't know if I want that one or not. I don't know what to use. Shall I use a bit of this, because I've got this in the journal, or not, because I've got loads of other stuff. Let's use something else. If we use that, let's use that bit there. So yeah, so that was but the two of us haven't really felt, like eating a lot, and today we're having a slow cooker, chicken cacciatore. Be nice. Not by me. I'm not the cook in the family. Tony is. I'm so grateful for him. It would have been tough going, I think, for the last couple of weeks if it hadn't been for him. He's been so supportive of, helping me with my medications and stuff. It's been very good. So last night I watched, on free-to-air TV, I watched Kate Leopold with Hugh Jackman and Meg Ryan in it. I don't know how many times I've seen it already, but it's such a nice feel-good movie. It's nice to have a feel-good movie every now and again, I think. I was trying to work out when he did that in relation to the film Australia, because I thought, because he was riding a horse. One of the scenes has him riding a horse in Central Park, I reckon it's Central Park in New York, and he was riding a horse, and I'm thinking, so as you do, Googling, because I wasn't, it looked like it was him riding, but you can never tell sometimes, because they use a lot of stunt people, and so I wanted to see, and they said they had to learn how to drive, learn how to ride for the film Australia. So I was trying to think, and I didn't really Google to see when that film was made. So anyway, it's a lovely story. It's about a man who slips through time and travels back and forth. It's just a really lovely film. Not back and forth. He travels into the future, and there he meets Meg. So that's my envelope, and then I'll put something in there for my journal. Quite like the way that turned out. Whether I'll got a sticker sheet here, whether it needs something else. Let's have a look. Let's look at a bird. Not that one. Maybe this one. Maybe I should keep that one for the window. Maybe I should just do one of these big roses. That's nice. And maybe the other one, the other side. Oops. I got these this collection from I belong to this Facebook group where people sell secondhand their pre-loved things, people that they no longer need. So I reckon that's where I got this from. Quite like that. Do I want anything else? Sing, laugh, thankful forever, laugh, loud, dance, live, love, sing, laugh. Let's use laugh. Oh, can I get it off? Laugh. Laugh. Okay. I quite like that. That turned out really well. And then for my tags, don't want to take too much time, otherwise we'll be here forever more in a day. So I don't know if I want to have this book page or this book page. This looks a bit. I've got this one. Let's cut this one. Oh, yes, I know, Tara K, but not really. I like to have straight lines. It's a thing of mine. Sorry. So I'm just going to put that there. I might use a bit of this. That one maybe on that side. So we don't really need all of that, so I will rip it down the middle. And I've got another bit for the other tag if I want to. Just cut it. It's folded in the middle, so I may as well just keep it in the middle. Shall I use that one? The spotty one? Or shall I use this one? No, it's going to take away from the... Oh no, wood might work. I want to keep that one for a pocket maybe. What else can I use? It's going to be... I can use this one. It's too much red. Let's use this. I've got a page of this, and I think I said a page of this in the journal. So let's take there and okay, stick them down. Oh, I should have just left it. I just can't do. I just can't do the rough edges. I just can't do it. Absolutely hopeless I am. That's better. That's more me. And I've got some other little things I could use as well if I wanted to. Okay. Stick this one down first. Okay, what shall I put on there? I think I've cut that strip too thin. I'm almost tempted to put all of that one on this tag here and then use whatever's left over. I'm tempted to do like straight on there like that, and then cut off there, and it's ripped on the back, so I kind of have to put something on the back here. I'll put this like that on the edge. Oh, that didn't work on the edge very well, did it really? Go figure. And then maybe one of these birds. Maybe I should put this a bit lower, perhaps. I lose the stickiness now. Okay, that's better. Just to make sure it stays stuck. And the bird. Oops. Try and get the glue out here. Okay, I quite like that. And to make sure, because this tag is ripped at the back, is that one or this one that's ripped at the back? Let's put something on the back to sort of hold it together. Make sure this is trimmed up properly. Ooh. Like that, I think. It's a very straight cutting on this one here. Comes off when I was doing the signatures. Okay, put that down. Hopefully that'll work. Maybe a bit more. Another one to match, because it's a bit. Because I don't think it's covering the. What am I trying to say, Kate? Covering the just the washi tape, covering these where it's cut properly. Okay, got a bit of washi tape here. Put that on the back of that just to give it a bit of more support. So my granddaughter turned 6 and last weekend, and her mum and her other grandmother and my youngest daughter went and saw Mary Poppins, because she did ask me, my eldest daughter asked me if I wanted to go, and then I realised that it was going to be too close to these are labels from Witchcraft You Do, too close to having my knee operation, and I didn't think I'd be able to sit in the theatre for the time for the production, because it goes for 3 hours. They said it was absolutely really wonderful, and they weren't too sure whether she would actually last, and she did. It was 3 hours, and she liked the part where Mary Poppins flew over the stage, flew over the audience. Like, you know, she said she had a wire, so I thought, yeah, still, but I think it's very brave of the actor. And that bird went up around the theatre upside down. I thought, gee, that's pretty brave as well. I don't think I'd like to be hanging, you know, going upside down. So I don't know if this will go there or not. I think it's the wrong thing. Let's have a look at another one. These are all labels from Which Craft Do You Do. I think I like this one. And then today she's going to have a celebration where she's got some friends from school, and they're going to go roller skating. And my oldest daughter was telling me that for the cost for the children to go roller skating, and they provide cake and all the food is all included as well. And I thought, well, you know, it's pretty good, because some venues don't do the cake as well. I thought that was pretty good. It's definitely the wrong pink, isn't it, really? I'll have to have a look for some more labels. Let's have a look. Just need some numbers. We need some numbers. What about... These are, I stamped these myself using labels from Darkroom Door and Tim Holtz Field Notes. And I just usually stamp them on whatever I've got, basically. But I've just realised how many book papers I've got sitting in this box over here. So I was looking at them to see how much. Because I put a few scraps in a container so I could have them near my desk for this kind of thing. So I need to use up those spare book pages that I've got there, and do some stamping. That'll be probably a good idea. It's always good to have stamp things handy. And I do use a lot of Darkroom Door labels as well, because I quite like their labels. Not Darkroom Door, Which Craft Do You Do, sorry. I'll put the links for Which Craft Do You Do below. They've got some really awesome tags and other things as well that you can use in your ephemera making. Got some envelopes from them that I want to make up for this journal as well, to put in pockets and stuff. Okay, hello. Do I want to have another strip down here, or shall I use some lace? Yes, why not? Some pretty lace. I like that. It's nice. Isn't it funny, you know, time just gets away from you when you're doing this sort of stuff, because it's so nice, so just relaxing and pleasant, and challenges you to think about what you're going to use and uses your brain. It's good. And then this one, will I do the same here? Why not? And then I'm going to do a bow for the top. And there's my tags. They're very tall tags. So what I did was, like I said, I got this one from Karen, the last Happy Mail. I've got to have a look at my playlist for Happy Mail, and she sent me a whole heap of things along with a load of other people that have sent me things as well, which is so lovely of them. I don't know if I want a whole or not. Let's do the bow first. So I just traced, she sent me this one, and I just traced around it to make this one. It's a nice big size. I quite like the size, so I'll have to do some more. So I've got some spare. She sent me quite a few Oh, I've got about 4 or 5 there, I think. So, but I have to do some more of my own, so I've got them there ready to decorate like today, because they're, like I said, they're a great size. Ooh. Probably should have done that more in the middle, shouldn't I, really? I'm just going to do the one, and then otherwise you don't want to watch me do 2. It could be tedious. And then I'll go sitting here for a bit doing this, so I need to go and put my leg up for a bit and then put some ice on my knee. I quite like, yeah, that's what I want. I want to have a little bow there. That's really lovely. It's a pretty lace. I probably should do a slot or something better. I don't have a punch for a slot, but what I do, I've got this Tim Holtz packaging that I've been using for my... Now, Gail Agostinelli called that a special name, but I can't remember what she called it. That kind of closed tag slot. Was that what she called it? Oh, who knows. Anyway, there's just one, and then I'll do the same for this one. So that's what we've done today. We've done the 2 tags, and put some things on the back to make sure it stayed together because of the rip. And then did that tag there. I haven't done anything in the back. Whether I will or not, I don't know whether I will do anything for the back, because I think that's a great journaling space there, or space for photographers, photographs, or whatever you want. And my envelope as well. So I'm just going to make some to put in the envelope. Whether I'll put them, I could even put one of these tags in there, couldn't I? Really? Not too big. Oh no, not too big. Maybe we'll see. We will see. Or whether I'll create something new. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.